Hi, my name's Nancy Canning. I am a certified clinical hypnotherapist. I specialize in helping people transform limiting beliefs, taking them into past lives, and then even more special, into the afterlife. What happens after you die and before you're born? What is it you've come in this lifetime to be and to do? One of the things you've come in to be and do is to follow your heart. And that's what this video is about. What would I love? And so I've worn my little heart and love scarf today because this is the basis for my book, Your Heart's Calling. It is all about how do we follow our heart? How do we really follow the desires of that inner being that we are? And one of the ways is to ask the very simple and yet profound question, what would I love? That's often not a question people ask themselves. They ask instead, what should I do? Or what do I have to do? Or I don't want to do that. They don't even go into the what would I love. So hold that question in your mind. What would I love? And it can be about anything. It can be small or big in your life. But you begin by going, do I know what I would love? And knowing that changes day to day. We have some things in our life that are the big dreams, the big visions of what we want our life to be like. And then we have the smaller, everyday types of what would I love in this moment. So many times clients come to me and they're rather despondent because they don't know what they would love. When I ask them, they come up with a blank. They haven't got access, they think, to that information. So in this video, I'm going to start very simply with, if you don't know what you love, this is how you begin. You begin by asking, what would I love? In this moment, what would I love to do? In this moment, what would I love to be? In this moment, what would I love? And then notice what are the thoughts that come up that try and dissuade you from doing or being what you would love. Oh, well, I don't have time, I don't have money, all those excuses. Write them down, because that thinking is what's stopping you from living the life of your dreams. And so you begin to say, what would I love? Not what would I like, but what would I love? You begin to listen to your heart, and your heart will never lead you astray. Your mind, oh yeah, your mind will lead you astray. Your body can lead you astray because the body is the mind in action many times. Our programming has gotten stuck in the physical cells, and so our body responds emotionally and we think it's real. So our body isn't always the truth sayer, but our heart doesn't lead us astray. Our heart is real and true. And so you begin to ask, what would I love? And you take action steps in that direction. After you get rid of all the thoughts about why you can't or why you shouldn't, you take an action step and start small. What would I love? I'd love to see some beauty in my life right now. And so find some. I don't care if it's a simple flower somewhere, which is beautiful. Find beauty if that's what you would love. I'd love to feel useful. Well, then find something outside of yourself. Be useful. Go down to the store and hold the door open for someone. I'm talking, it doesn't have to be big. These are everyday things, but you build a habit. That's the important part of this. You build a habit of what would I love, so you can move into bigger and bigger aspects of building your dream and creating a life you love. So I've been living what would I love for the past couple of years. And I ran into some roadblocks with writing this next book, Your Heart's Calling, all about what would I love. And I didn't love writing it. It's been a dilemma for me this past year because I didn't love it. I loved the idea of this book finished. Every client, I mean it, every client has needed this finished book. And so I knew it was mine to do. There's no doubt but that this is mine to do. But I don't want to. I didn't want to write. And so I was living what would I love. And when I didn't love the writing, I stopped doing it. For many months, I stopped. I would think about it. I might write down a chapter title, but I wanted to live the book in the writing of the book, so it was authentic. So it's really me living out what would I love. And that's one of the reasons I'm doing now the videos, because I've written a couple of books where I would sit and write, and it's just not my favorite thing to do. So I wanted something different, and I was thinking of doing an online class, but I didn't do it yet. But these videos, I can do this, and I love doing this because it's a service to you watching it. You don't have to wait for the book. You're getting parts of the book now, and I can help people instantly. It's simple. I get these transcribed, and then that will be the basis for the book. It's something that took me many, many months. I had this idea a long time ago, but I wasn't ready. I didn't love it, and I allowed myself. Sometimes it wasn't easy, but I kept coming back. What would I love? What would I love? And now, as I love doing the videos, I'm doing them. Now, you may think you don't have the luxury of only doing what you love because you don't love your job and you've got to get up and go to it every single day to earn a living to be able to support your family and yourself. So find what you love in your job. What would I love to happen today at work? How would I love to be treated? What comment would I love to hear from a coworker or a boss? Start making up what would make me happy, what would I love, and think bigger and bigger. Start small if you want, but each day, what would I love? Start envisioning your day, and then just notice at the end of the day how much of it happened and how much didn't, and just acknowledge that and then go on. You will form a habit of attracting to you what you love, because remember, the thoughts you put out is what you draw back. And when you're focusing and feeling it, what would I love means you feel it in your body. You already become grateful at the beginning of the day for what would I love to happen. You start saying thank you, you be grateful in advance, and then you go on with your day looking for those things that you would love, that you expected and that you didn't expect to come to you. And you will find as you do this and you continue to do it, more and more you begin to draw to you and to become aware of what you would love. That's the whole point of life. We know in our hearts what we love. It's just the programming and the fears and the old habits that keep us from it. And so as you practice it daily, hourly, minute by minute, however often you want, come back to that simple question. In this moment right now, what would I love? And for myself, what I'm thinking as I'm saying that is, I would love for people watching this to be inspired. Nothing makes me happier than to know that something I have said or done helps someone else improve the quality of their life. And then they can go out and do it for others. That's how we change life. That's how we change the world. And that's how we change our experiences on earth. So if you'd like some help with this, again, my name is Nancy Canning, nancycanning.com. And I help people through what would I love, through hypnotherapy and through talk therapy, counseling. So thank you very much, and look forward to seeing you on more videos.